Ringing. Give me a second. Put this thing on. All right. My apologies. I be ringing, have my ring on because my son is in town, and my wife is on her way to where she goes. So when I'm not around the most important people and they not, they in the city with me, I try to have my ring on because if anything happens, I'm on the way. First of all, hi. How y'all doing? Like I said, I'm gonna be real comfortable about this one. I appreciate Quanzi for the stage. Everybody that touched the stage, like I said, leave everything here. And Quanzi, thank you. I got my Black Nerd Mafia hoodie. I was gonna put it on today, but the way outside was set up, I seen the devil with a short set, so I was like, I went outside and I got my edges trimmed, eyebrows done. It was hot. These venues don't work if we don't come and support the venue when it's not just a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to come when we have a show, but show the venue the love, because if the venue don't sustain, then we're not going to have a place to do what we need to do. So salute to this venue, and I appreciate y'all for opening up the door for dope events to be done here. Pudgy is even though he may have left, is an inspiration to me, because we got to persevere past our obstacles, no matter what they are. And allow ourselves and our true artistry to be what it is. Follow me, I'm Bugsy Calhoun. I will follow you back. I'm not hard to reach, and I'm not hard to book either. Y'all having a good time so far? Yeah. It's kind of hot. I take this hair up off my face. I braided it yesterday. I had to get it out the way. All right. To the female MC, the game went digital when you went underground. All we hear nowadays is Nicki Minaj. Whatever happened to Lady of Rage, Gangsta Boo, and the Boss? Sweet T, Nikki D, Bahamadia, and Link Q. To the female MC, come back, we miss you. We missing those days when ladies came first. Queen Latifah, Moni Love represented on the verse. Miss Melody stated she was a born-again rebel. When MC Light blammed through the speaker with Roughneck, I had to turn up the bass and adjust the treble. Foxy Brown, Rod Digger, and EVE, and I can't ever forget Little Kim, the Queen Bee. Fox held it down with MOP and JD, wouldn't have blown if it wasn't the help of the BRAT. Conscious Daughters 357 and JJ Fad represented the West Coast with a pen and a pad from South Central low riding in the fofo. Ice Cube said you couldn't play with my yo-yo. See, I understood when Lauryn Hill got miseducated. Some of my female rappers were the truth is somewhat underrated. They got wiped out and degraded by the gain of the other man's pockets. Example, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. You see somebody got to stop it, but you don't because you buy it and you watch it. Y'all want y'all female rappers to shake their thing and push it good, but when they desire to expire self-expression, it's on the shelf you go and back to your hood. See, the industry won't stand for real lyricists like Sonya Blade, Lady Luck, Remy Ma, and Jean Grey. It's about being the baddest bitch like Trina. It's the personification of cash, cars, and clothes. The implosion from infighting, calling each other bitches and hoes. See, they love when the female MC beef with one another. Knowing that y'all representations of our daughters, sisters, and mothers. It was cool to be a gangster bitch and hang with the brothers. Now, to the female MCs, we barely know y'all names. Y'all misdemeanors in the game and y'all can't stand the rain. Has MC Trouble, Left Eye, and Miss Melody's work been in vain? Because today she's plastic like Barbie. No heart, no soul, no brain. To the female MC, you can do it again. Please take your place back in the game and take your place as our rightful queens. If not for me, for hip-hop. For Nonchalant, Roxanne, Shantae, and Shyrock. For my cousin Queen Pen, the Five Footers, and LaShawn. And to all the countless female MCs I didn't list in this poem. And that's that piece. There's an amazing group of female artists. I say artists because y'all not just MCs here in Columbia. And I think it was 5 of them, Quanzi, if I'm not. Like it's 5 of them, right? I'm an old head, so yeah, right. So look, just understand this. Look, for me to be an old head and like I'm like Rakim, I'm like, I'm Melly Mel, I'm an old head, MOP, right? So, but I notice when it's fire. So keep doing what y'all doing, keep blazing, keep pushing, keep writing, keep putting out dope music, and love and live your passion. Everything else will be easy afterwards. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really say. Just love and live your passion and just push. And don't do it for nobody. Do it for yourself first. Everybody else is going to hook on to your vibe, and then they'll ride with you. And I love the fact, I think there was Venoms. So there was the 4 deadly venoms back in the days. It was the 4 Wu-Tang. And Finesse and Sequence, see, I'm going to tell you some history. Finesse and Sequence from the Soul Sisters, who were signed to Uptown Records, they was part of the Deadly Venoms. Then they became a faction, of, like the only female faction of the Wu-Tang clan, or Wu-Tang. So y'all just push it. Just keep being dope and amazing. Peace to the gods, salute the men, women, and children. I've been in the metro for years, but I'm still a Brownsvillian. Been doing this since Milk and Giz was top billing. Spit skits so sick, yo, it comes with prescriptions. Knowledge and wisdom supersede laws and jurisdictions. Bring depth to you frauds, get nailed to the balls like crucifixions. Stay in the cut, go to your nuts like circumcisions. Blessed with the visions that give you what heads is missing. Straight from special ed, your homie, I'm on the mission. Everybody's trapping, too many cooks up in the kitchen. Saturated the art form, the way of life we've been living. Glorify the lifestyle that it's cool to go to prison and not get educated in to disrespect our women. The black woman is queen, but y'all be calling them bitches. Black life matters, you testify, they call them snitches. The game has been changed, some of the rules has got twisted. Modern day slavery, our brothers all up in prison. Either you get trapped off by the cops or you get stuck up in the system. Products of broken home, children becoming victims. Muslims are blaming Jews and Jews are blaming Christians. We all claim to love God but hate each other because religion. We forgot what's missing. Blind to the king's vision, to conquer a people. You must cause division, to conquer a people. You must cause division. They crucified Jesus Christ, so Marcus Garvey for rice, shot Malcolm X in the chest, gave Nelson Mandela life. Pac died at 25, Biggie died a year younger. All my life I've been broke, I'm motivated by my hunger, and that's that piece. This American flag soaked in American blood for those that died for a country that don't give a damn about them. They're young men and women nowhere near the prime of their years, lives cut short, as well as their limbs, dreams, and aspirations due to the countless toils of the countless wars they boldly and proudly serve. No parade can heal the shock of your buddy getting blown away. Face to face, now your face is distorted from landmines and hand grenades. Nations where people peacefully stayed are transformed into mass graves and bombs being laid. No, tragedy is just not Pearl Harbor in the world trade. It's all over the world. It's people shooting up schools, killing innocent boys and girls, while halfway across the world, little boys and girls are made to be slaves for blood diamonds. I'm telling you, y'all. It makes you want to holler. No amount for FEMA can replace what was lost in Sandy and Katrina, because the last time I checked, life is priceless, and only you can feel a hole in your soul when you see your child laying lifeless. This is a state of emergency. We are a world in crisis. They say these are the last days, so if so, we are the last poets, and the revolution will be televised on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Even Batman can't save us from rampages in the movie theater. There's revolt in Egypt. There's conflict in Syria. The FBI and CIA has made Assata Shakur out to be the new Hitler. The Boston Marathon, there was casualties and victims. Everybody's pointing their fingers. It's the man and he's Illuminati, and we're all just products of the system, segregated and separated by race, gender, sexual preference, and religion. On Fox News, everyone spews their views, but no one's listening, and all I see being built is less schools and more prisons. Political pundits are nothing but puppets for sponsoring corporations. There is no 40 acres in a mule. There are no reparations. We're a lost generation, more concerned with Wall Star than getting an education, more concerned with celebrities while watching Big Brother or the Rat Race, while inner city projects resemble slave ships and sagging pants is the new blackface. Something needs to be done to ease the pain, so freedom fighters that march steps won't be in vain. We're all doomed to face the history of those unjustly slain. Republicans and Democrats are like Bloods and Crips, repping their political gangs, backbiting and backstabbing one another for their own political gain. We're still slaves, free to walk around, but our minds are in chains. I can work a full-time job and still be one check away for bumming for change. Obamacare, no one cares. Healthcare will never change. Bullets made from the Audubon ballroom rain. Malcolm X's grandson was slain. A king's dreams deferred is knowing that the more things change, the more they stay the same. All right, I'm going to do this for all my old heads in the building, all my seniors, my seasoned. Back when we wore 8-ball, triple fat goose members only in starter jackets. Can't forget Hugo Boss, Mecca Maurice, Malone, Guess Shoes, and Damage. I want to go back when Will Smith was known as the Fresh Prince, and rappers made songs that made sense, and back when we said our prayers before I went to sleep, because I prayed to the Lord my soul, he keep my He-Man, Smurf, and Sesame Street sheets. I want to take it back in the days, especially Ed had it made, and Johnny Kim just got paid, and we had dance battles at the house party like Kid and Play, and we played movies like Wild Style, Crush, Groove, Breaking, and Beat Street. We wore a fresh pair of Lottos, Chucks, and Pumas on our feet. Back like the origins of hip-hop. Fat gold chain and the Casio wristwatch. True Souvalon, Fila flip-flops. They playing our Maxell and our TDK tape to our tape pop. Cardboard covered the floor when we break danced and pop lock. When the needle touched the record, you heard mic check 1, 2, and your pooka pooka don't stop. So let's go. Back in the days of Curtis Blow ruled the world, and damn near everybody and their mama had a Jerry curl. Bad life school, y'all fights and riding your dirt bike, and this is how you hollered at that girl you like. Hey, yo, Ryan, do you like me? Check yes, no, maybe. Because back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I say, wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was. I want to go back like chasing an ice cream truck down the block and block parties, and how your chest burned when you took your first sip of Bacardi at the house party while Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh sing Lottie Dottie. Door knocker earrings, striped shirts, airbrush jeans, and polka dots. Summertime cookouts, pina colada, and cherry ices when the icy man came on your block. Boston baked beans, super bubbles, annihilators. Sweaters with press-on letters. We did the WAP, the Running Man, the Patty Duke, and the mashed potato. I want to go back when Shell Toes was the best shoe. Watching Saturday morning cartoons, Bugsy Tweety, Dungeons and Dragons, and Scooby-Doo. Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies with hella sugar, and Captain Crunch. Man, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch. Lee's, Levi's, Jordache, Course Colors, and Carl Canaz. We used to say words like he's dope, she's whack, he's fresh, she's fly. We played a dozen so bad we make a little sucker cry. But talk about my mother, then you get punched in your eye. I used to watch the old heads on the corner shoot dice, drink, and get high. I used to watch Dr. J take it to the sky, and then the game changed when Air Jordan came in '85. We used to rock the seasons with the ball fades, Gumby slopes, flat tops, and corn braids. VD was a sickness before we got hit with HIV/AIDS. I'm talking about the Cold War, Reaganomics, and when crack came out. Lolas and Decepticons banged out, and we rocked them belt buckles with our name out. Planet Rock on the Himalaya. Rakim was my favorite rhyme sayer. Listening to Marley Marl and Mr. Magic on my boombox tape player. I'm taking it back like fishermen hats, kangos, and gazelles. When ladies loved Cool James was bad, he needed love and he rocked the bells. Girls used to stand bow-legged with baby powder necks playing double dutch rocking 5411 Reeboks. I remember going to the corner store to buy your Philly blunt and your bamboo paper to roll that joint from the weed spot. I want to go bad light, red light, green light. Like my first kiss and my first fight. Like you better bring your ass in this house before they turn on them street lights. Because back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a... And everybody say, I remember way back when. Everybody say, I remember way back when. And everybody say, I remember way back when. Back in the days, back in the day, back. La-di-da-di. We likes the party. Check it out. MC the Mind, people call me Milk. When I bust up in the party, I feel no guilt. Come on. Freaks! Bonita Applebum, you gotta put me on. Bonita Applebum said you gotta put me on. Bonita Applebum, you gotta put me on. Back in the days, back in the days. Back in the days when I was younger, not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a... And everybody say, I remember way back. And everybody say, I remember way back. And everybody say, I remember way back when. Back in the days, back in the day. I'm Bugsy Calhoun. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the stage. And I'm gone.